21 points to win. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's remind everybody of Asia's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Name something at the store you'd find on the same aisle as...
Exclusively on Max.
Tonight.
Yes, we got.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
The French takeovers. Karl-Anthony Towns scores another one. Joel Embiid back on the floor. So a quick 5-minute burst for Embiid. Raised his hand, wanted out of the game. You could tell he was winded immediately, and the up and down pace to start this game. He's got a breather. Now he's back. Towns is off to a great start. Karl-Anthony Towns has 10 points already. Paul George has 11 for the Sixers. 11 of Philadelphia's 15, and Embiid's going to go to the line now.
I do not like that foul on Embiid. I think when you're playing Joel Embiid, maybe the biggest thing game plan-wise is to not foul him, because it slows the game, it lets him rest, and he's such a good free throw shooter. You're not saving points.
Knocks down the first, and we remind you from Philadelphia tonight, the NBA on TNT. Brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Line. Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. Embiid with that big knee brace on his left knee. That's what cost him the first 6 games. And then the 3-game suspension on top of that. Campaign on the floor. He's been injured. Hamstring injury, returning tonight. And an immediate turnover on a bad pass to Anunoby.
It's only his 3rd turnover on the year after 16 assists.
Here is Yabusele, and he hits a 3. That is the reason he is back in the NBA. Yabusele worked on his jump shot, worked on his 3-point shooting after 5 years overseas, the last 3 with Real Madrid in Spain, as Deuce McBride fills it up on the other end. Good answer by McBride.
Well, McBride is a very reliable shooter. But you're right about Yabusele. He didn't have that when he was over here with Boston.
Here's Jared McCain. And he gets right into it. 27 points Sunday against Charlotte. He was one of the stars of the overtime win. Had just 4 points at the half, and then came out and blistered him. Matt Ryan fires and misses.
Great ball movement. Great ball movement by New York.
Oubre take it on McBride and misses. Coming to the end of the first quarter here. We begin our Emirates NBA Cup tonight. 8 games tonight on the NBA schedule. Tuesdays and Fridays will be NBA Cup nights. It'll run through December 17th, the championship game December 17th in Las Vegas. Group play will run through December 3rd. In each conference, there are 3 groups of 5 teams. We're in Group A tonight. You got the Knicks, the Sixers, Brooklyn, Charlotte, and Orlando playing tonight as well in Orlando. Only team in this group that is not in action tonight in the NBA Cup is Brooklyn. But this is Group A. You got 3 teams out of each conference plus a wild card team. There's a turnover. Martin with a steal. Martin looks at the clock, drives all the way in and scores.
Well, you said it earlier, B.A. This is what Philly does. They force a lot of turnovers, second most in the league.
And that comes up short, and that's how the first quarter comes to an end. Caleb Martin with a steal and the finish. One of the many newcomers here in Philadelphia. Embiid's return to the NBA. It's a 2-point game. We get ready for the second. You're watching the NBA on TNT. It's presented by State Farm.
Cash in on every basket this season with Underdog. Just select 2 or more of your favorite players and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. It's that easy. Join over 5 million Underdog customers across the country and play along. Underdog is available in 33 states like California, Texas, Georgia, and more. Don't miss out. Download and deposit today to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Head to your app store and download Underdog now.
Tonight we have a cassava salad, bambara prawn, suya grilled lamb, and the pride of West Africa, jollof rice.
All right, what's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? We gonna do this Knicks watch along in collaboration with Uncle Mo TV and Knicks Vibes Only. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hit that like as you come in. Some key to the game on how we can come out on top and not losing. First thing first is defense. We're going to have to really get on them defensive boards and on the more offensive boards. And don't take nothing for granted. Limit their second chance points.
Knocked down his first 2 threes and then can put it on the floor and finish through contact. And moments ago, Stephanie
Karl-Anthony Towns is doing his thing so far.
Cat got off to a great start offensively. What are you seeing out there?
But we got to close it because we should be blowing them
in the
out.
first quarter, getting our defense going. Now we just got to continue it for the next 36 minutes.
This is the first game of this NBA Cup. What are you most liking about this environment that it creates?
It reminds me of playing with the Dominican Republic in FIBA, so this is awesome. It's familiar territory.
Thanks for stopping.
Yep, appreciate it.
There's definitely a little extra sauce when you get
Remember,
to the NBA Cup.
these two,
We saw it
Joel
last
Embiid
year. It
and,
was a huge hit a season ago.
talking
Eventually
real
won
friendly.
by
Remember they had a
Los
fight that
Angeles
game.
Lakers.
They was in there.
Towns with 10
That's what I got on the
points,
thumbnail
knocked
when
out
he
a
had him
couple
in
of
that
threes, 4
headlock
out of
and
5
choking him out.
From the field, Joel Embiid back on
Let's
the floor
see
to
how we
start
go
the
tonight. I
second
doubt
quarter.
they fight
Played
anything,
7
but
minutes in the first.
just that
Had a
friendly
couple of
rivalry
points.
to
Matt
get
Ryan
them, you know.
Moves it to Anunoby. Inside to outside. Now Campaign in his return.
Campaign
and
back in the
misses.
game.
And Towns able to keep it alive for Payne, who sets up Anunoby. And look at Towns.
Towns get the rebound. Abenoni with the big slam dunk.
Well, that's just
One thing I say, I give Anunoby his props though, because I had a lot of criticism of him because the contract they gave him. But he been making active
to finish the first quarter in the
in
last
his
minute and 40.
I still don't think he should be the second highest played person on the team, but he been making ground on
One
it.
big piece back for Tom Thibodeau on the Knicks.
Score
Still got a couple of
29,
big pieces out and Precious Achiuwa.
26. Knicks still in the lead. Karl-Anthony Town at the top of the key, driving on Joel Embiid straight to the hole
Now misses that
and
one.
off.
Embiid with a board.
Embiid bringing the ball down court. I don't know why they ain't guarding him 94 feet, but him having bring the ball down when he got that big old knee break. That should have been an offensive foul. He kicked out,
Not
but
been
you know,
afraid in his early window in the NBA.
Well, great hustle by Towns, and then
worrying about
an
that.
excellent pass by Towns to a cutting Anunoby who finishes.
27, 29.
Free throws for Jared McCain, the one-and-done rookie out of Duke, 20 years of age, coming off a 27-point performance on Sunday.
Definitely,
The NBA on TNT is brought to you
feel
by the
like
Progressive Keys to Progress program.
we gonna do our
providing
thing
cars to
tonight. I
veterans in
can't see
need.
them losing this game.
I was out here before the game, Brian, and I had not seen
I
Jared
can't see them
McCain
losing their game, not
in
tonight.
person until tonight.
I think they hungry. We done took them L's back to back.
Surprised with how
on the
strong
road.
he is for a young guy. I mean,
Well,
both
one at
lower
home,
body
that
and
last
upper
one,
body. This
we should have
guy's
won.
Really strong.
Really gets to the basket well. He's got a nice little mid-range. Makes both of his free throws. He hasn't missed a free throw in the NBA yet. Payne with that awkward shot, but it's a good one.
Yeah,
Campaign
Payne
delivers the three
has
ball
one of the
for
ugliest
Knicks.
shots in the
And a good
NBA.
start to
Him
the second
and
quarter for New
Mikal
York.
Bridges got one of the ugliest shots
Amen.
if I ever seen one
Kane, he's
before.
got a sweet stroke. Not there. Yabusele with the offensive board. Embiid drives it, kicks it. Yabusele. No.
In
Embiid
and
there
out.
with another
Bees with the
board.
rebound, toss it up.
For a foul
Oh,
that hit the side of the backboard, and that's going to be Knicks' ball.
yeah, I'm about to say that should have been Nick's ball because he threw it up, ain't hit nothing, then caught the ball
Great
himself.
effort on the glass. Yeah, that ball hit the
Oh,
support
that's
of
out
the
of
back
bounds.
of the back.
He lucky they called it as out of
Good
bounds
call
because that
by
would have been
referees.
what you a travel. You can't pass the ball to yourself anyway.
Of the
Yes,
officials.
always have been, always will be.
Kevin Scott in his 14th year. Pat Frere.
Jalen Brunson straight to the hole.
Campaign. No,
Oh.
Towns is there.
Campaign straight to the
Payne
hole,
put it on
miss.
the glass.
Put back dunk.
And
Karl-Anthony Towns.
is stuffing the sheet right now. That's 12 points in 11 minutes for the big cat.
They talking shit, but I know Jalen Brunson, the captain, but
Down, gets to the
Cat's the
bucket,
superstar on his
and
team.
get it out it goes.
In and out, caught with the rebound. Josh Hart bringing the ball down court. Passes it to his right to Deuce McBride. McBride thought about it, got MB guarding him. Straight to the hole.
Brunson still sits.
Kicked it out to Matt Ryan.
And
Out.
Yabusele will run it down.
Hit the side of the rim, out of bounds. The fast break, Philly.
McCain drives
To the
it,
hole,
kicks
pass
it.
out for three.
Down. No.
In and out, Josh Hart with the rebound.
Can't take that
Taking it
shot,
down
in my
court.
opinion, if you're Philly,
Pass the
and
Campaign
not let
for
Joel
three.
Embiid get involved in
Out.
the play.
They just tossing it now. This one is looking
Embiid's first
ridiculous.
game back. Played 5 minutes and had himself subbed out to catch his breath. And continues on here. He got the mismatch underneath, and now Payne comes over with a foul and he drops Embiid.
Embiid is such a goddamn actor. Because there ain't no way, as big as he is, campaign is making him fall to the ground like that.
Conditioning has been valid, but right now, look, you got to give.
That's what they say. His biggest problem is he never comes into the what you call it. He never comes into the season
All-star starter a year
in
ago,
shape.
Olympic gold medal winner, his first ever Olympics, deciding to play for the U.S. Had an opportunity to play for France as well. And part of that gold medal team. Hey, the chase is on. You can watch up to 4 Emirates NBA.
I know I'm gonna say something controversial, but I don't think Embiid is as good as everybody say he is. Just for the simple fact is he's never healthy. He ain't been healthy since when they drafted him. He was unhealthy and had to sit out.
Combinations in the color.
Like, I think he could be one, but the best ability is availability, and he's never available. Deuce McBride straight to the hole, layup.
This was my favorite.
Just ran right through the defense. I mean, that's just embarrassing.
No, I won't say that again next Tuesday and the Tuesday after and the Tuesday after. No, I won't.
We've got a great one next Tuesday. Cleveland at Boston in the NBA Cup.
They called the N1 on Towns.
Oubre finished it, and
Kelly Oubre took it up. They called the
That's
N1.
a big-time finish by Kelly Oubre. A great contest.
I almost forgot they had Kelly Oubre on their team.
That's his second foul.
I mean, we got campaign, but I wanted Kelly Oubre. He was supposed to come to the Knicks last year, but he wound up signing with 76ers.
Enter the game for Towns. Strong finish by Oubre. He's always wanting to get to that left hand. He's a high flyer as well. Nice piece here for Philadelphia. Excellent defender. Embiid sits. Brunson comes back. 0 for 5 in his first 10 minutes.
Yeah, Brunson been having a lot of slow starts this season.
Knicks still looking for their first points from Hart and
a lot of
Brunson,
slow starts. Like, I don't know what's up with that, but he been having a lot of.
We're going to see that, I think, most of the time from Tom Thibodeau. You will not see Brunson and Towns both on the bench at the same time very
They
often.
better not put both of them on the bench at the same time.
Sixers are 9 for 9 from the free throw line. McBride working with Sims. He'll take it himself. And McBride, little spinning drop shot.
McBride been doing his thing.
Not rare to not see the Knicks at the line. They're 28th in free throw attempts in the league. So one thing offensively, they don't do much. They don't run a lot, as you already mentioned. And they're not
good defense. Good trap, Matt Ryan. Oh, that's a goaltend. No, that's a. I would say that's a goaltend. Oh no, that's a goaltend.
I'd like to see that again.
They're going to challenge, coach.
I don't even know why. That's a waste of a challenge.
It looks like he took this to the board.
Yeah.
Not off the board. Yeah, that's a good block. That'll be overturned.
Light the lamp.
No, that joint was on the downward motion.
Most likely go Nick Nurse's way.
Let's see, did they count that?
Go to NBAstore.com and get today's special offer. Shop now.
All right, we got your home and auto.
That right there, that was a clear goaltend, because if it's coming on this downward spiral down, once it hit that arc and start coming down, that's supposed to be a goaltend. I mean, like, so far this season been going, we don't get no calls in our favor. So I doubt they give it to the Knicks. Well, because I doubt they give us that call. They challenging it, so we'll see. But I strongly doubt it though. They don't never give the Knicks no calls in their favor. They should always go in the game thinking that they playing 5-on-8. They got it on the scoreboard, but I don't know if they're going to reverse it. We in the second quarter. Knicks up by 6, 38-40 right now, but I'm going to leave it at 38. I mean, it's 38. They got them at 40, but I'm going to leave it there until they give an official ruling on that. Yep, and I knew they was going to give that joint to them. Watch. But we better beat these cats. They goddamn 12th in the East. They 2 for 7. We 4 to 6. So we should win tonight game. Oh, man, they gonna be calling a bunch of bull shit, I see.
And now Martin in some traffic here, guarded by Ryan. That's the target they want to go after, and Martin will head to the line. Caleb Martin had a matchup with his twin brother Sunday, as Cody was in with the Charlotte Hornets. And Matt Ryan, part of Tom Thibodeau's expanded rotation today, Stan. He's gone to a 9-man rotation tonight with Campaign back and Ryan being
Thank God, because he was at a 6-man rotation at last game.
Bigger perimeter player in that rotation. You know, they've been playing either Campaign or Tyler Kolak. And Deuce McBride, who is also small, and then a center in Sims. So trying to find another guy. Plus tonight's the first game of a back-to-back. A good night to get Matt Ryan, who's a great shooter, into the game.
And so Ryan will sit. Karl-Anthony Towns soon to be returning here. Towns off to a fantastic start here tonight. 12 points in his first 12 minutes. And he'll return at the next whistle. Brunson working with Bridges. Brunson still looking for his first basket of the game. Gets a step on Martin. Now he kicks it. And now the wheel's in motion. Shot clock down to 5. McCain guarding Brunson. 2 strong guards right there. And Brunson able to get the foul.
Brunson off to a slow start tonight, as you said, and sometimes plays like this, Brian, where you get to the free throw line and get some easy ones can get you going. And these Philly fans know Brunson can heat up. The last two times he's been in this building, 47 points in game 4 of the playoffs last year, 41 in the clinching game 6. So they do not want to see him get going.
His first points of the game, he cooked in that first round series last season. His last 4 games against Philadelphia that he has played, he's averaged nearly 40 points a game. And his scoring in that series against the Sixers, he went for 39, 47, 40, and 41. And as Stan said, his 2 appearances on this floor, 47 and 41. He also had a ton of assists. He drew 56 fouls in that series against the Sixers. He was at the line almost the entire game, it felt like, as that one comes off the rim. Kelly Oubre back to the line here.
These 2 young guards getting a lot of minutes here early on for Philly. Doughton Jr., 10 minutes already. Kyle Lowry played the first 6 minutes and has not come back into the game. He is on the bench, but he has not come back.
Yeah, Nick Nurse talked to us about his veterans. Kyle Lowry in his 19th year. and giving way to some of the younger players here tonight. Hey, during tonight's pregame, you saw signature Gatorade bottles inspired by E.J. Kenny, Shaq, and Chuck. Now it's your turn. Scan the QR code or go to Gatorade.com to unleash your creativity with limitless designs. Surprised they didn't confer with you on the design there.
Well, I'm just a design critic. I'm not a designer.
Got a beautiful sport coat on tonight. You have already weighed in on your rankings for the floors in the NBA Cup. Oh, Drummond with the block. Here come the Sixers now. Martin finds McCain. He's a shooter. In and out it goes. Drummond keeps it alive. And Anunoby secures it. Bridges straight up the gut. And a hot pass and a turnover.
Now, those are the routine plays you've got to make. This is Drummond now against Towns. That is a goaltend. They missed that one. That one was played off the board. And Towns has got his hands up, but he was clearly right on that. Drummond took that off the board. That should have counted.
Kyle Lowry back on the floor. Lowry returning home from Philadelphia. Great career at Villanova. Was signed on the buyout market last season and returns this season. Oubre open for three. And it's McCain who keeps it alive. Now Drummond goes to the rack and scores. I tell you, McCain just does so many things well on the floor.
That was a great job keeping the ball alive and creating a second opportunity.
Towns on the feed from Hart, knocked out of his hands by Lowry. Paul George will return, and he'll pick up McCain. Great minutes once again for Jared McCain. Looks like he's going to be a player. 5 points in 8 minutes in his first run. We'll see a lot of them in the second half.
Absolutely, and with Maxey out, he's going to get a chance at extended minutes.
George secures it. George gets the steal, and now throws it away right into the hands of Bridges. He was looking for Oubre in the corner. Bridges a little shaky with the basketball right here. Drummond on him. Brunson swings it. Here's Hart now. Passes up a three, and George fouls him. Philadelphia's done a nice job minimizing their fouls. Well, Stephanie, ready? Jared McCain making a name for himself in the NBA in the first month.
He certainly is, B.A. He is not afraid of the big moment. Last game, he had 27 points on 56% shooting from the field. He was perfect from the free throw line. And he has gone on record to say that he's starting to slow things down, that he's working on his mid-range, working on his layups, off the screen and roll. And, Coach, you talked about how strong he was. That's helpful with him when he gets those bumps. He's prepared for that to finish with the bump. But he also talked about his psychologist telling him to feel the dance and quiet his mind. And I think that's so interesting that he is seeking those resources to help him on the basketball court.
Good stuff, Stephanie. Thank you. As that one goes, Josh Hart takes it to the basket and one. And McCain's also, he's got a big TikTok following, Coach.
He
He's
does.
big on the dance.
And here's Josh Hart.
I forgot that's who
one of the best coast-to-coast finishers in the league. In fact, comes into tonight with the highest two-point percentage in the entire league. 75% on twos to start this season. Always has been a great finisher in transition.
His first basket of the game, a chance at a three-point play. He hit key three-pointers against the Sixers in the playoffs last year, especially in game one. Had another one in game 6. Averaged nearly 17 a game and played 46+ minutes per game. Just a workhorse in the playoffs last year, especially in the first round matchup against Philadelphia. Knicks were taken out in 7 games by the Indiana Pacers in round 2. Disappointing into their season. George thought he had some contact, but he takes it off the glass. Paul George. 14 for George. That's his second made three.
He called that too, Brian. I heard it.
Here's Hart with an answer. No. It's a 2-point game. Knicks in front. Sixers can tie or take the lead with 4.5 to go, and a foul. That's going to be an offensive foul on Caleb Martin.
All right, I'm about to say,
Sixers
he
turnover.
morgued
Get the ball
him.
back to New York.
There's George.
He didn't get
draw the
fouled.
foul. I think he had the contact, but strong enough to get it in. And then Brunson takes the charge, but they are going to challenge.
Yeah, McNurse.
They challenging everything. That's a waste of a challenge.
4:33 left in the half.
He could challenge all he want. That was a waste of a challenge just now because, which is good. Use all your challenges now so you don't have them at the end of the game. That's what I like. Use all your challenges now. That way you won't have no challenges left at the end of the game. And hopefully we could come out on top, you know? Because so far, we need to get out this slump. And it's a tight game. That shouldn't be a tight game. I understand they got what you call it, Paul George and MV, but the bad part for them is, if I'm mistaken, they on a minutes restriction. So we need to wear them down. MV was already crying to get pulled out the game, so we should be, we should be good on that. I mean, I feel we the better team, but I take any advantages we can have, Keep it real, I take any advantages. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll take any of it. Yeah, no. Shout out to everybody that's came through so far, even though y'all ain't sticking around. I can't hear the beat, but they got a nice little beat on here. That's why I'm bumping my head to it. It's on the commercial break, I'm gonna go into the stacks the next commercial break to show who's doing what. What's the name been doing his thing though? Karl-Anthony Towns. So, yep. Unsuccessful. And like I said, that was a goddamn.
From Brunson was part of the firm up, Kevin Scott said.
Yeah.
In his southern draw.
And I'm telling you, man, that was a waste of a challenge. Like that was a clear offensive foul.
2 challenges, 1 successful, 1 unsuccessful.
And obviously in disagreement there, still shaking his head.
I mean, that was dumb, coach. And you you only in the second quarter and you already wasted a challenge.
Not necessarily the call, but perhaps that you made him use your challenges this early.
Yeah, that was dumb.
And he gets a friendly bounce and a 3-pointer is down. So first the unsuccessful challenge.
That was a hell of a 3-pointer because he had an easy layup.
3-pointer by OG
and then
Anunoby.
Hart passed out of the layup. Well, I won't say easy. He had a layup. And he passed out of it to OG. OG hit the 3.
Off a 5-year
OG stepped it up.
$112 million
Have to do a video on him.
George takes him on. That might have been blocked by Towns. He at least deferred the shot. And now Anunoby on a rim run. Lost the handle. Bridges right there. Bridges scores.
Bridges. Finally starting to see a little,
Plays at the slowest pace in the league, but a lot of that is because on made buckets, they will just literally walk the ball up. But when they get an opportunity, they will push in transition.
Oh man, this dude shot that air ball.
Yeah, let's see if they
All right, with the ball.
Very patient this time down.
Pass it to Brunson. Brunson on Paul George, straight to the hole.
So a quick release by Jalen Brunson.
He ain't even hesitating.
7-0 run for the Knicks. And
Score
a 9-point lead.
50-41. Embiid trying to come back in the game. He looks sad.
5 of 8 shooting.
He looks sad.
13 points. Most of that coming in the first quarter. Under 3 minutes to go. First half. First Emirates NBA Cup.
Good
game.
block, Mikal Bridges.
Gets a piece of that.
He heard y'all talking. All right, with
And walks with it.
Oh yeah. I was about to say. I'm looking at it on a small screen. But that was a travel. I was about to say it looked like some rucker shit.
Joel Embiid will
Looked like he
with
faked,
Jared
but he moved
McCabe.
his feet.
Third.
I mean, if that
stint
wasn't a
for
trap, that would
Embiid.
have been a good move.
So far, the numbers for Embiid: 11 minutes, 0 for 3 from the field. He's made all 4 of his free throws. He's got 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Shout out to
Lowry will run the point.
You got to remember, I mean, the guy missed all of training camp too. I mean, he's just. This will take some time. I don't care what kind of conditioning he's been doing. This will take some time.
He's battling inside with Towns, who picks up his 3rd foul. So Embiid able to draw the foul with 2:28 remaining in this first half. So it's Embiid after his first 5 minutes, raising his hand and wanting to come out of this game. Nick Nurse is so eager to get their new big 3 with Paul George in play together. And when I mean together, they haven't even been together at all. No training camp, no practice time. Maxi's most recent injury, a hamstring injury.
Maxio? Maxi looked crazy.
Paul George ended his knee in the last exhibition game. So that day's coming, they hope, but that'll be the injury question. Whether the Sixers are going to be able to finally make a run in the postseason.
Yeah, they're gambling on a guy like Paul George. They're always gambling on Joel Embiid.
You can see the leading scorers, Karl-Anthony Towns with 12 and OG right behind him.
And he's played more games than Paul George in the last 5 years. So when I look at it, when guys who consistently are hurt and miss games get hurt and miss games, that's not bad luck. That is
poor conditioning.
Mikal Bridges.
Oh my God!
And
Motherfucker shot a air ball.
Sixer off the leg of
I mean,
Martin.
he's good. I think they say he's like the best in the
Drew no contact there.
in the
So
NBA
shot clock
for
down to
fucking
7.
corner
Nurse
threes,
hoping
but
for
not
that day,
that
trying to
time.
get these pieces together, and then you can start to develop a rhythm around these guys.
Another miss.
Which is,
Deuce
you
McGraw.
talk about the injuries and being on the floor, but how the others play around the big 3 is a huge part of this.
That was not a foul.
Jericho Sims knocks him to the ground.
It wasn't a foul. Joel Embiid is playing his actress role, but I wouldn't waste a challenge on
As
that.
we see this replay here on the foul, clear foul on Sims, but the other guys,
that's why Brunson laughing, talking to well, y'all can't see it, but Brunson laughing talking to Embiid about his acting skills.
Guys together, so
He ain't throw that Miller to the floor.
Look, there's a gamble on these guys. They get in.
They just know they losing, so he trying to slow the game down.
You
He
can
can't
get
run.
lucky, and those guys can be healthy.
That's the BS.
Joel Embiid, Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, you're going to have a chance against anybody.
7 consecutive playoff appearances for the Sixers, but no Eastern Conference Finals appearances. You got to go back to 1 for that.
It's 5-point game.
Title, of course, 1983.
Joel Embiid still doing his theatrics. Hart with the ball, pass it to Deuce at the top of the key. Back to Brunson. I don't know why they pulled it that back. Embiid come out the guard. Brunson shoots a 3, miss.
On the three-pointer. Brunson has missed all of his three-pointers in this game. He's made only 1. Here's George. And
George come in. Paul George come in, hit a 3. 2-point game.
Great screen from Embiid there. Solid contact, created space for Paul George.
That's a 7-0 run. 17 for George, I beg your pardon. I jumped the stats monitor. Did the math too quick. 2 to shoot. Hart got to pull it. Hart knocks it down. stops a 7-0 Philadelphia run.
We gotta go
makes
on
it
the run.
a
We can't be doing
4-point
this back
Knicks
and
lead.
forth shit.
As we go under a minute in this first half, McCain hits it over Jericho Sims.
Rookies.
He's got a nice game.
I mean, if you watch any of my videos, you know I don't like Jericho Sims. I like him as a person. I don't like him as a damn
7 points
being our
for
backup
McCain.
center out there. I think he needs to be the third string. We need Precious
Brunson working
Achiuwa
a little bit
back
of clock here.
ASAP.
McBride turns a corner pull-up.
In and out.
Sims keeps it alive and into the hands of Hart. And now a reset. Bridges.
I don't know
gives it
why
back.
Bridges
Brunson wants it.
is not
And now
taking it
it's
to
shoot.
the
Brunson on the drive. What a pass. McBride, three-pointer contested.
in and out.
Another offensive board. And George able to run it down. McCain up ahead. McCain taking on Sims.
Ow.
No good. Bridges with a rebound.
That was a good rebound, but he should have.
Shot
Jericho-
clock is off. And
Jericho Sims is
out of
too
bounds.
athletic
Last
to be
touched
playing the way
Embiid.
he plays.
2.4 seconds remaining in the half.
He too athletic to play the way he played, bro. Cause that I mean, dude missed, but he should have squatted that shit down there to from Philly back to New York the way he.
For McCain. Yeah, this guy's turning into a crowd favorite quickly here. Jared McCain, strong minutes.
Jerry McCain is trash.
Brunson, the trigger man.
You didn't say he could play ball, but he's overhyped.
And now Hart
With the
by
ball,
Lowry. Hart
step back, buzzer beater.
Josh Hart hits a long two-pointer to finish the first half, and the Knicks up
It's 54,
4
50.
as we go
He
to
should
the
be
break.
up 14 to 20.
Clock winding
Yeah, it was
down.
out of his hand
Villanova
way
gets
before.
Villanova. Tough. Step
Yeah,
back.
he
by
let it out his
Josh
hand.
Hart on Kyle
Literally the
Lowry.
last second.
All 7 of his points in the second quarter. I see you, Josh. The NBA on TNT, presented by State Farm. TJ and the gang.
Yeah, it's the halftime report, but I'm telling you, that was a good half, but Jalen Brunson gonna have to heat up, man. Let's look at these stacks, but he's gonna have to heat up. They still got us for winning like a negative 250. Win the money line stacks, but let's see. All right, so let's look at this. OG Anunoby, 11 points, 1 block, 2 rebounds, 18 minutes. Josh Hart, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 7 points. You know Josh Hart, since he came to this team, he always floated around the triple-double range, you know? He either get dead near triple-double, but he definitely been a double-double machine. Definitely double-double machine. No problems with that. Let me change this to show that we on halftime. Yeah, he been a double-double machine since he done came to the Knicks. Karl-Anthony Towns, our leading scorer. 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 12 points. He been a double-double machine too. He in foul trouble right now, though. That's the only reason he ain't on the court and ain't do no more damage, you know. Philly done did I don't know if Philly or the refs, but they done did a decent job keeping his ass in foul trouble. Karl-Anthony Towns already got 3 fouls. You can see he got 3 fouls. He like the only one. Him, Jericho Sims, Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne, though, I'll be feeling every game he need to use all 6 fouls. I'd rather see him go out there and just give it all, you know. be that pest, be like a little gnat out there. Josh Hart got 0 fouls. That's pretty good. Brunson got 1 foul. Mikal got 1 foul. Mikal got to be more aggressive. He only took 5 shots and shot 1 3. I don't care if he shoot threes, but he need to just be aggressive. Like, I feel that their weakness is going to be down low except for when Drummond's in there. Because Embiid, he got like restrictions, so I'm not worried about him down there. Let's see what they're saying on this halftime. But they playing copyright music, so let me wait for that to stop. Let's hear Shaq hate, because that's all the fuck he do is hate on the Knicks.
Jet, Chuckster.
I let it play a little bit.
Good game. It is 54-50, and obviously everybody wants to see what Joel Embiid would be up to. And for the first time this year, Joel Embiid and Paul George playing together, our American Express teammates. From the first half, looking like this: Embiid, 8 points, 0 for 3 from the floor. Played 13 minutes. Paul George, his season high is 18. He's got 17 in the first half, hitting 6 out of 9 in his 16 minutes of work. That was some festive music for a graphic right there. What the heck was that?
That wasn't festive, Ernie. That was terrible.
That was corny.
There you go. Corny is the better word than festive. Corny is a much better word. We need a new musical director.
That's a great segue into Uncle Fester.
Yeah. Can we have that music some more, please?
No, not at all.
Crank that up.
Uncle Fester. You remember Uncle Fester?
There you go.
You're lucky this ass is here.
Do your thing.
Yeah, so, we about to fire our musical director.
This is my fear for Mr. Embiid. Wasn't really injured, but you had knee soreness. How are you going to play when you return? You're supposed to play with a lot of energy, but it ain't really looking good for him. Right here, you take a shot. It's not the shot we expected to take right here on the post. They're disrespecting you by not doubling. That little soft double shouldn't stop you, but listen, 0 for 3. You had 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 days off. You're supposed to be playing with a lot more energy, but this is familiar. But now, this guy, he's familiar with the team. He's been there, training camp with the guys, playing in rhythm. Came off 3 30-point games, playing well. I like the way Cat is playing this year. I'm happy for Cat in New York. It's a tough city to play, but this was the fear I had for Joel Embiid. You announced arrogantly, I'm not playing back-to-backs, Ernie. I'm not injured, but I'm sore. I come in when I want to come back. Now, when you say things like that, you're supposed to come back with extra energy. 0 for 3, I'd have been 0 for 15. But you know what y'all have said? Hey, Shaq's not playing well, but he's playing aggressive. So the plan that they're having, it's not working. And not only that, I say this respectfully. Joel Embiid will never win a championship until he gets his mind and his attitude right. You can never come out and say I'm not playing the back-to-back. That's
8 points all from the stripe in the first half. Jet, picks?
No, I'm going to go off script just for like 2 minutes. Because as you know.
You're going to take all his time.
No, not even 1 minute then. As you know, I'm an honorary UConn Husky because of Coach Kamani Young.
Oh, my God.
No, really. No, really. Wait. So he sent me something because he said my brother Vince.
Hey, Angel.
He said
I didn't even
Pierre
see the
Turner
chat.
And Kevin Jackson inspired his life, and he sent me the championship ring with my name on it. So shout out to the UConn Huskies.
That don't count, boo.
Come on, man.
I
got my championship
ring. You have
ring.
no affiliation to the UConn Huskies.
Have you ever been to Connecticut?
Hey, listen. I've been to Championshipville. Have you ever been there?
Yeah, no, I haven't. That was not
I've been there twice. Now 3 times. Shout out to Coach Kamani Young and the UConn Huskies.
Congratulations.
Three-peat.
Now to the matter at hand.
Coach Hurley.
Look, the Knicks, if they get Brunson and Big Cat working, that could be a deadly combination because they put so much pressure on the defense because how do you play it? You can't sink down low because Cat's such a great shooter. You can't switch it because he should go down low and punch the big guy.
That is a good point.
When this Knicks team gets going, they're gonna have a nice 1-2 punch. Now they got to get some depth coming on the bench. I know they get Mitchell Robinson coming back. But they need a couple more guys on the bench. But Brunson and Big Cat, they could really do some damage.
Miles McBride has jumped in there with 9 off the bench tonight for the Knicks, who are last in bench points.
I remember those days. Yeah, they got to get some. They got to get a couple guys coming off the bench.
Is that the music again?
I remember them days, Shaq. You remember them days?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you know that shit.
So you really threw that ring to Shaq.
It's nice.
It's because I knew he'd catch it. He catches everything. He catches everything.
He catches a lot of things.
There, man.
Hamburgers, neck bone,
pig
man,
alive.
That ain't funny. Nicky and Bridge.
Coming back
jokes.
For better or worse.
Yeah, we do need to get some more bench.
The American.
We do need to get some more bench scoring, get some lead player. I feel like we one trade away. But it's just who you gonna give up in that trade. But we need, I say, a scoring wing. If we can get a scoring ring, I think we'll be all right. Like a good role player that could come in off the bench that give you a good, like, 10 points, 10, 15 points. Consistent to go along with Miles McBride, because Miles McBride contract is so good, man. It's so low that you need to keep that. I mean, I wish we could have picked Brooklyn a little more clean, like when we made that trade. Like we could have got Finney Smith, because he played defense too, you know. So I think that would have been a good look if we had him. But I think Mikal is gonna be all right. You know, he just got to shake up whatever the hell he going through. But like I was saying before, as far as Mikal, why I ain't worrying about him is because every like when they formed the Big Three in Miami, somebody had to take a seat back, and that was Chris Bosh. But he still got his thing, you know. He still got his numbers, and you seen it more when LeBron left. But I feel in this combo, it's Mikal Bridges who's taking the step back for the goodness of the team, you know what I mean? So we'll see how it go. Let me see something. See how. See, can I play some in the middle of the scene? Can I play some little highlights, you know? Look at the boom. Why didn't we bring him back? It's crazy that Tom Thibodeau favored fucking what you call it, is just killing down there. Gibson, Taj Gibson, he killing down there. He be catching a little dunk a game. I guess he still got something left.
First half, and are you getting closer to what you want to see?
Yeah, well, you know, we're a work in progress. We got to build our shell because of the strength of their club with Embiid and Paul George off the dribble, but we can't neglect guys like Oubre flying off. McCain comes in, brings a lot of energy. So it's everyone being tied together, and we've got to try to keep that ball out of the paint.
On the other side, Tom, what'd you like on the offensive side?
I like the way we started the game. I thought we got good movement. We got some pops and made the extra pass, good action. And Andre Drummond, you know, he was a problem in there.
And our thanks to Tom Thibodeau. And Jalen Brunson goes down in a heap. That was a recorded interview. And while that was airing, Jalen Brunson looks to be shaken up. Timeout on the floor. We'll check on Brunson when we come back.
Apparently they scored when they wasn't showing the damn game.
Merry Christmas.
It's a 2-point game, 52-54. Knicks still ahead by 2, but they gotta put their foot on their neck, make a statement. Because I mean, this team is falling apart. It is what it is. The Knicks got to do their thing, man. We got to get up there, man. I want us to just crush them. That's what I want us to do. Crush them. I don't want us to crush them, beat them to a fucking poke, make them put in their fucking third string players, and call it a day. This can't be right. Did they call her? No. They ain't come back. Ooh.
Side and scored to make it a 2-point game, and Jalen Brunson on his way back to the locker room here. Just
Jalen Brunson get hurt, he grabs the ball
5 assists for
and run the
Brunson,
score.
4 turnovers.
That was corny.
Away word. Stephanie Reddy is back there, and as soon as she knows something, she'll pass it along. Late
Brunson's in the locker room getting
3
worked.
to shoot. McBride coming in for Hart, misses the 3-pointer.
Game.
Tom Thibodeau talked about the start for the Knicks. Had 9 assists on their first 12 baskets. Had 15 assists in that first half as Martin is fouled by Hart.
Well, and it's interesting we start with the foul here. The two things the Knicks have done really well early in the year. See great defense there by Hart. He's going to run into Martin. Just a little too much on the bump. But the Knicks come in only giving up 19 free throw attempts a game to their opponents, 17 in the first half alone for Philly. And the Knicks have done a great job taking care of the ball all year. Only 12 turnovers a game. They already have 9 tonight.
Caleb Martin on the drive, and he scores it. Yeah, of the 17 free throws for the Sixers in the first half, 13 came in the second quarter. And they made all 13. They have not missed a free throw tonight, the Sixers. All tied at 54. The Knicks led most of the first half. They trailed for just 40 seconds in the first half.
Oh man, I'm about to say that better. That better be an easy 2 points.
Nick Nurse is furious.
They left him wide open.
Sideline.
Well, when you let guys just behind you to the rim like that, you've got to be upset if you're the coach.
Paul George for 3. Got another one. George had a terrific shooting game thus far. That's his 4th made 3. That gives him 20, and that's the first Philadelphia lead since it was 2-0.
But that was all set up by a great screen by Kyle Lowry again. Great screener he is. And then they had to come in and help on Embiid, and that opened up Paul George. And we're going to see the same play here again.
Bridges gets that Knicks lead right back. Here is Embiid for 3.
I ain't gonna lie.
Joel
Embiid is terrible at shooting
minutes,
threes.
had 8 points.
He be hitting them shits, but watching another big man actually hit it, I realized the difference in it. Like Karl-Anthony Towns is more skilled.
9 games. George guarding Towns. And George comes away with a loose ball right into the hands of Hart. And
Another for 3.
Try is
Good. Okay. OG is starting to make me believe, but I need like 4 more games out of him, man. I know this ain't a fluke.
Now is 16.
Then they let Embiid answer back with a 3.
That's his first as he opens up his palms to the sky.
I mean, that's his first fucking shot he made all game. Don't let him heat up.
Kelly Oubre with a foul.
By the time he heat up, his minutes restriction, he got to get off the fucking court.
After missing his first 5 shots, finally hits one as we send it over to Stephanie Reddy.
Well, BA, I talked to head coach Nick Nurse at half about Embiid. He was 0 for 3 in his 14 minutes. I asked, will he try to get him more looks? He said to me he'll be better in the second half. So I asked Coach Nurse again, so will you try to get him looks? And he responded, yes, already 2 attempts this quarter.
Yeah, look, they're always trying to get Joel Embiid looks. At least Nick Nurse is. But they haven't played together yet. I mean, people expect that you just put good players on the floor and it comes easy. It doesn't. They need time together, develop chemistry, get people the ball in the right spots. Joel Embiid is going to be the least of their problems on the offensive end of the floor.
Well, a major roster turnover as well for Philadelphia. Not just what we saw this offseason, but even bringing Oubre in and bringing Kyle Lowry in a season ago. These are a lot of new pieces from what we saw in the first month of the season last year. That's a Knicks turnover. Kelly Oubre drives, gets to his left hand. He missed it. And who touched it last? The officials look at each other and not yet a call.
Nah.
Dedrick Taylor, and it's going to be Sixer ball.
How?
A lot of deliberation on that one. Yeah, looked to be the right call. Looks like Mikal Bridges touched it last. George in the corner.
Miss.
Cleared away by Anunoby. Up ahead, Hart running the floor. George recovers and a travel. Josh Hart travels with a basketball. And a stare down by Dedrick Taylor. Third turnover this quarter for the Knicks. Yeah, he drugged that pivot foot.
That's an easy call.
We gotta stop making these stupid ass turnovers.
Embiid taking on
We're
Towns.
gonna beat ourselves with that.
Lowry. And now right back to Joel Embiid. Double team comes. They swing it. Here comes Martin. Martin in the paint. Finds Lowry in the corner. In and out it goes. Nice ball movement by the Sixers. Knicks by a point with the ball here. Third quarter action. Emirates NBA Cup. And Towns is fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line.
That on Joel Embiid, he gonna put himself in foul trouble.
It's a nice drive here, and Oubre's just
Oh,
moving
no,
a
that's
little
on
bit.
Oubre.
Towns gets the line. Towns got off to such a great start tonight and has been really quiet since. Only 2 points since that first quarter.
Pops. It is new digs. Where's that Knicks hat? Well, and Towns knocks down the first free throw. Take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule.
They don't know
Tomorrow
if
on
Brunson
ESPN,
is coming back.
Regular season play. Pelicans,
Turned his ankle.
Grizzlies, and Lakers part of the doubleheader. Mavs Jazz on NBA TV Thursday, and then back to Emirates NBA Cup play Friday on ESPN. Lakers and Spurs will open up the doubleheader. Grizzlies and Warriors as Jalen Brunson is back from the locker room. Guessing a retape. And let's see if he will return to the floor. It's a 3-point Knicks lead. Karl-Anthony Towns started 4 of 5. He's 1 of 6 since as we check in with Stephanie Reddy.
Hey, BA, obviously, Jalen Brunson is back on the bench. He is available to return to action. He did not get anything done back there drastic. They didn't even take an x-ray or anything. He just kind of worked it out, worked through it to make sure he's good to go, and he is good to go.
All right, good reporting there, Stephanie. Thank you for that. Brunson rolling his ankle. The very first possession of the third quarter as he stepped on Caleb Martin's foot.
Tell you what, we know this about Jalen Brunson. If he can play, he will play.
Yeah, no question. Both of these teams in the first of back-to-backs. They'll both be in action tomorrow. Cavs coming in here to Philadelphia.
That was a good look.
Will go home.
Miss.
And they will take on the Bulls. They have a 3-game homestand coming up. They've got Brooklyn Friday.
I got a feeling we got to run in us. Josh Hart to the hole. Good for 2.
Just such a good finisher. If he gets to the rim, he's not going to miss.
65 to 60.
There's a steal by Bridges.
Bridges still the ball. Good. Pass the deuce, and it's loose. He like that side shot. When he found out Deuce got fans in Philly, they doing his call. Woo. And they need a timeout after that little quick 8-0 run.
Pass to a turnover, and they
One
find
bounce,
Deuce
sidestep,
McBride,
good.
12-3, Knicks run.
I'm the team mascot, and boy, am I running late. But I got.
Let me get back to this goddamn chat. I ain't even. Your snake, huh? Scooby. They not going small. They going. They don't know what the hell they doing. They just let the wide open. Come on, they ain't going to try to play no defense. They just going to let him shoot the open one. Yeah. Yeah, that was. They just sat and watched him shoot the three. Paul George been doing his thing. Like when he available, he good. But when he not, he not. I'm up here talking. I ain't even realize that I ain't have.
Paul George always under control.
23 for George. McBride loses the handle. Yabusele with the steal.
That's a nice 23.
McCain not afraid. Comes up short. Deuce McBride at the controls here. Now Hart to Bridges. Bridges checked by Downing.
Wow, Deuce McBride, he grew him.
And Bridges goes to work. That was down.
Bridges taking advantage of young guys down low. First McCain and then Doughton.
As he should, bro. He's supposed to be using all of them new dudes.
Behind the back, Yabusele now to McCain. Bridges, great
They should not. Every time you see it, there should be a cat in the house.
Up ahead, Knicks in transition. OG Anunoby missed it. That hit the neck, and it was deflected by Martin of the Sixers. That'll be Knicks ball.
I'm up here trying to keep watching it from the side.
On the floor. Injured his right ankle. First possession of this third quarter. Finally returns. Let's take a look at our FanDuel live point spread. Start of the game, 3.5 was the number. Now to 7.5 with the Knicks opening up an 8-point lead. Their largest lead, 9. They've hit that number a couple of times. Brunson to Bridges.
Brunson with the ball. Pass it to Mikal. Mikal got pushed. They ain't call it. Miss. Sixers bringing the ball down court. George got it. Straight to the hole. Miss. He walked, but he's expecting a foul. What the fuck was that? Josh Hart did some bullshit. He just threw the ball.
Goes for the jam. He is fouled. Everything this guy's doing right now is
anytime McCain or one of these Rupas.
I mean, he went for the hammer right here.
I ain't gonna lie. This announcer got to get it out his mouth, bro. Dude ain't do nothing special, so I don't know why they talking like he did something special. He went for a layup and got blocked, but y'all called the foul.
They average forcing 18 a game. Knicks have 13 tonight.
He gonna hit the free throws, but come on, get it out.
Legs of an NFL running back. So powerful. Jared McCain keeps his perfect streak alive at the free throw line. A reminder, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by Straight Talk Wireless. Real unlimited data. Andre Drummond on the floor. Paul George is having a chat with Dedrick Taylor on his way out. George will sit with 23 points. 5 made threes tonight for George. He's got 8 rebounds. And McCain stays perfect. 74-68. Sixers with a little bit of a run here after they were down 9.
Still a 6-point game.
Answered that Knicks 12-3 run. And Oubre steps on the sideline.
Oubre be doing some dumb
That'll
shit.
stay Knicks ball. Let's keep an eye on Jalen Brunson here. See how mobile he is. See how active he is with that right ankle injury that sent him back to the locker room briefly.
But this is Jalen Brunson, right? A lot of guys who are having as tough a night as he was in the first half and then take an injury would just use that as a nice excuse to take the night off, reset tomorrow, and get ready to play. Jalen Brunson, a great competitor, wanted back.
He better just go for assists, man. Set the table.
Great call. I'm with you. Signed a 4-year deal this offseason. Many felt he could have waited a year and gotten a much bigger number. But Brunson wanted to be a Knick. Took the deal. 4 to shoot. Bridges firm off the glass. Can't get it to go. Here comes McCain. Drummond directing traffic. Oubre guarded by Bridges.
See, that's when you know our fucking center can't really play, because I would not let that boy dribble.
Down, taking on Brunson. Sims with a rebound. Here come the Knicks now. Brunson on the drive. Oh, killer. And Brunson lays it in.
That's what I'm talking about. He hit the young boy with that "you ain't ready" shit.
I don't know about the right ankle, but the left ankle is
Yeah,
sound.
he remixed him there.
And a crossover to get to the basket right there. McCain, soft touch.
He remixed them, but McCain got
Back at him goes Bridges. In and out it goes.
You talk about a scorer's mentality. Jared McCain came into the game second on the Sixer team in shots per minute. He's taking the second most shots tonight.
Got his hand up, wants it back. That is saved by
He knew he got the green light.
Payne, and now Jalen Brunson with the 2 point guards on the floor. Payne and Brunson. Again, they attack Downton. Knocks it out of the hands of Bridges, and a foul is called.
Bridges got 12. I didn't even see that. He's 6 of 10.
With the foul on Jeff Downton Jr.
This is first time to the line.
Yeah, well,
I haven't seen him get hacked up.
There on the reach, or his right arm was definitely around his hip, so that would have been the easy call for the referee. But I didn't see his motion, the referee.
It don't look like no shooting foul.
Joel Embiid back on the floor. And Tom Thibodeau wants to talk it over here. Knicks lead by 6. 2:15 remaining. Emirates NBA Cup Game 1 of group play.
That's perfect timing because I need
Liberty
to
Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds.
use the head real quick.
George set up the big fella.
Shit.
7-0 Philadelphia run to make it a 1-point game.
Oh man, Joel Embiid, you've been looking sad all game. Don't fucking get hype now.
Embiid again turns Brunson
back. It's a 1-point game. You can get all hype.
Brunson gets by Embiid, draws the contact. So
all the way, Brunson. Thank you. All the way. He did that dumb shit. Playing on him all aggressively, knowing he too slow to be guarding Jalen Brunson.
Matchup for Embiid. He fights it hard,
One
tries
foul.
to recover, but Brunson,
2 foul.
one of the best players in the NBA, playing off of 2 feet when he comes
That's what I
to
don't like
stop
about
in the paint.
Embiid is that
free throws for Brunson.
he let everything else speak for him except for his gameplay. Like he put on a show, he do all the theatrics and shit. Like,
3 for 3.
kind of like how Trey Young and them is. Like, he always do like the storyline shit, not
Play free at NBA.
skills, you know? Like he's a skilled player, but he do all them other antics. There's always something extra with him.
He's back in San Francisco tonight. Thompson
He definitely pushed the entertainment vibe of the
They passed out the skipper caps
of the NBA.
the sailor hats. And they'll have a moment. I think Stephen Curry is going to speak. And they've got a video presentation and a big welcome back to Klay Thompson, the second of our doubleheader. Kevin Harlan, Reggie Miller, Allie LaForce on the call. Emirates NBA Cup action out west coming up next. 30 seconds to go in the third. Embiid taking on Towns. Towns with a block.
Get it out of here.
Got it back. Yabusele missed it, and a foul, offensive foul, and it'll be Knicks ball.
Yes. That should have been on offensive.
Yabusele picks up the foul.
Great effort by Yabusele to come up with this ball. He goes strong to the rim, but Ryan just does an excellent job putting his body between the ball and the basket.
Shot clock is off here, 23.1 remaining. And the Knicks with a 3-point lead. Sixers have led just twice in this game, and it was brief. Knicks only trailed for 40 seconds in the first half. Deuce McBride will enter for campaign.
Well, there's nothing coming easy for either team right now. The intensity is up, the defense has been good, the offenses are strong.
We saw that in the NBA Cup last year. It's been hot intensity to the early regular season.
I mean, Matt Ryan just got there, so. Nah. You always blame the passer.
Came into the game only averaging 12 turnovers a game, but we had talked about it earlier.
We got a lot of new people.
This is the best thing they have done so far this year defensively, is force turnovers, and they're doing it again here tonight.
Nah, it ain't that, bro. I mean, it is that, but it's also same like Philly. It's a lot of player turnover, meaning like it's new people on the team.
Down 3.9 remaining. McCain, the rookie, will put it in here. And Paul George pushes it. George guarded by Anunoby. George fires up a long one and missed it. And that'll take us to the fourth quarter. Knicks holding off the Sixers thus far. Embiid's return to the NBA tonight. It's a 3-point New York lead as we go to the fourth.
I don't know why Embiid hyping it up, bro. You ain't do nothing special. A little hungry. Get away from me. Go, man. If you snatch my food, we gonna fight. Back up, bro. Back up. Go. Yeah, you better not make no accidents around here, man. Go in your crate. The dog is being annoying, bro. I remember I went to the Philly. You just gonna walk around like? Or it ain't nothing over here. I ain't sharing my food with you, my man. My guy. I'm up here talking shit about McCain, but I don't know if he could play or not. We going into the fourth. They really talking about him like he the next coming. I don't see it. I just know he you know, he's part of protected community, so that's probably why they boosting him like that. He's part of the TikTok dancing community. Damn, he 5 for 5. I seen his ass miss shots though.
In those 18 minutes.
Fourth quarter, first game of this Emirates NBA Cup. Brought a lot of heat to the regular season last year. It was a huge hit.
Nobody cared about this fucking cup shit last season. They forcing that shit on us, man.
The different basketball.
Ain't nobody say, "Oh, you my team won the cup."
Brunson blocked by Embiid.
That was a good
Talking
one.
about the basketball you wouldn't share, Brian?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I already put that in my bag. Just underway fourth quarter. Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy. Stephanie Reddy. Yabusele taking on Towns. Towns.
That was not a
foul. An offensive foul on the Frenchman.
Oh, that was a... I remember, I ain't gonna front though. I do remember him, bro. He was playing in the Captain's Cup, this dude that they got on their team. And he was killing America.
That's a great block by
In the World Cup, he was killing America when he was on France. I don't see nothing special tonight, but he can ball.
Because normally you have to flop and go to the floor to get an offensive foul call. He did not make Towns do that. He took the contact, made
That's the only bad part about having a shooting center. Is nobody down there for the rebound, but I see why they did the Twin Tower thing. Because he could play above the rim. Oh boy, that Gobert.
Mid-range jumper, no good. Josh Hart with a rebound. Anunoby running the floor. Anunoby throws it down.
Anunoby been catching some good dunks on cats, man.
Anunoby. He's got a serious.
I don't know about 40 million's worth of good dunks, but he been catching some good dunks.
Rebounds the ball, which that was his 10th defensive rebound.
Yeah, Josh Hart now playing on them boards.
In transition.
McBride guarding McCain, strong with the ball here. Now coming off the Embiid screen, McCain finds Yabusele, three-pointer, no.
Yes.
Hart with the board. Knicks by 5, looking for more. McBride can't get by Oubre. Nice defense in transition by Kelly Oubre. Karl-Anthony Towns banging away, and now contact, and that's an offensive foul.
Ow. Oh my God. I gotta show this clip. I can see why Kelly Oubre fall, because Towns is a big dude going against him in the size comparison, pause. But Joel Embiid, he falls 2 minutes later. He did get hit though. He got headbutt, but then he sold it. He was standing up straight, then he fell. So let's sit down the rest of the quarter. It wasn't no flagrant. You attacked him from behind. Pause. Now they got to pour timeout because he that fucking soft. I'm telling you, MB is soft, bro. He do all these dirty plays, and then he's soft. All he do is cry and put on a show so the ref can fucking come to his aid.
Greater than just a rack.
He got headbutt. I ain't gonna lie. He did get headbutt, but he fell to the floor minutes later.
Good
He
evening.
just standing holding his face, then he
Tonight
just
we
dropped.
have the
LeBron be
pride of West
flopping
Africa.
like that
It
too.
brings together the Ghanaian, the Senegalese, and the Nigerian.
I ain't hear them
Jollof
talk
rice.
about flocking like they
So
used to
which
talk
jollof
about
rice
that
is
shit.
the best?
Then they used to charge them
jollof.
$5,000 or some shit like that for
It's
flopping.
called Unity Jollof Rice. One people, one jollof.
But Joel stay putting on these theatrics and building excuses for why he suck. But we'll see. They call that bullshit foul. It ain't no shooting foul. And I think they wasted all their challenges anyway to try to, but knowing the NBA, they probably call that shit a fragrant and some bullshit. You know how that go. And probably call it a fragrant. Say that fucking it was malicious, even though he couldn't even see the motherfucker behind him. But NBA be on some fake shit like WWE. Down 14 points, 9 rebounds. Josh Hart, 12 points, 7 assists, 1 steal, 11 rebounds. OG, 18. Brunson, 8. Brunson looking like Mikal Bridges. We got to get more assists. Them assists shit looking weak. OG got a block. Towns got a block. Mikal got a block. Steals. G got a steal. Josh got a steal. Bridges got 2 steals. McBride got 2 steals. Karen Payne got 3 points. Your coach, Matt Ryan, man. I want to know when we gonna see him go off. Who called timeout now? The Knicks called timeout? Oh, they challenged that shit.
The initial call on the floor
it was an offensive foul. They called that shit
Towns.
up.
It has been changed to Oubre.
Right.
Oh,
Oubre
yeah.
fouled first, so Towns got free pass to take out 2 guys.
Man.
It was great, but excellent job on the New York bench on a challenge on that one. Everybody has a guy. For the Knicks, it's Jordan Brink behind the bench. Everybody has a guy.
Oh,
that
so
the
that's
head
good they
coach
overturned
looks
that
to, and
shot.
a call like that looks like just an obvious foul on Towns. To come up with that, to have Towns not get his 4th foul, and you get the ball back, that's a huge play in the game.
That was a huge play.
Foul number 5 on Oubre, and McBride sticks a 3-pointer coming out of that.
McBride.
What a change of events right there. Instead of
That's my
the 4th foul on
I'm glad they
Towns,
challenged that
it's
shit.
A foul on Oubre, his 5th. And
They
then
caught the worst
McBride
of that
hits
shit.
his
He
3rd
had
three
the
of
shit
the
out of
game.
this dude, but he fucking
Knicks
crying.
lead
Like,
by 8. Here is Embiid. No good. McBride the rebound.
I'm telling you, MB to be better if he
Brunson
stopped fucking
had a
bullshit.
quiet night after dominating the
Like they said at the
Sixers in
halftime, once he
playoffs
put his
last year,
head into
round
the
one.
game of
Goes with a
basketball,
left-handed
he could
scoop,
be
and
one
here
of the
he
best
comes.
players ever to do it. But until then,
Biggest lead of the
they gonna
game for
fucking
the
suck.
Knicks.
Oh,
They're
man.
up 10. Jalen Brunson, just his 3rd made basket. He's got 10 points now. McCain, no
Brunson.
look, stolen by Brunson.
Brunson get a steal, okay.
9-0 Knicks run. And trying to add to
901,
it
I
here.
know they gonna call a timeout.
Brunson.
Okay,
gets Embiid now. Around the
Brunson.
horn
Real
he goes.
Brunson, please step up.
Anobi goes to the basket. His
OG.
5th dunk of the game.
That's what I'm talking about.
Brunson
OG Anunoby,
pulled
bro.
Embiid out of the paint.
He said he wanted to be like this and fucking. I just remembered. Nick Hurst used to be his old
Biggest
coach.
lead of the game for the Knicks. They're up 12.
That used to be his coach in Toronto before he got fired. I think that's who they won the championship with. But maybe it's something personal. Maybe he want to really stick it to him. I remember when you said I couldn't play? And I bet you they not what you call it. They not planning against OG. They planning against everybody else on the offensive, and they only thinking of OG being a defensive player. What the fuck is this? They got Santa Claus been kidnapped. I didn't know The Rock still act. I got underdog betting in Florida. I don't know, when I was in Florida, I tried to bet. I had to use like MGM or some shit like that. I know FanDuel didn't work down there. Not even with a fucking VPN I couldn't bet. I don't know. Y'all know the vibes. Knicks vibes. We should win tonight, but I didn't watch us be up and lose in the last 30 seconds, be up 10. I didn't forget we smacked Miami. Damn. Fucking this chicken up. I don't even know why I got the time up there. I don't ever update that shit. I don't know why they acting like these cats is playing hard because it's the NBA. It's the NBA Cup, bro. Nobody really knows the difference of a regular season and an NBA Cup. It ain't like it's two separate games. They ain't the same shit. I mean, because your record. Oh, shit, that ain't a foul? I'm about to say.
As Deuce McBride hits the deck, Embiid picks up the foul, and it's all going bad here for Nick Nurse.
Embiid about to foul out doing stupid shit like that.
It has just been great for the Knicks tonight at both ends of the floor.
McCain stays on the floor. He checks Brunson. Josh Hart. And Towns, catch and release. Quick release by Karl-Anthony Towns.
That was a good play.
Josh Hart now has 12 rebounds and 8 assists to go with his 11 points.
This makes everybody better. Had some monster games in the playoffs last year, and this building is hard. That's one go
That's a good score.
Sixers get a basket, a much-needed basket. Their first basket of the fourth quarter.
89-77. I updated after I put up a piece of chicken.
Going back to the third. Now Brunson missed it, and Anunoby pokes it away. Secured by George. George with 23.
Brunson got to make those shots, man. You get your man up in the air like that.
To Embiid, and Anunoby on the breakaway, and another jam. A dunk contest for OG Anunoby tonight. It's sixth.
One thing I like about OG Anunoby, PC got the smaller man on him.
Knicks with their foot
He gonna act like he ain't even there.
But that big call overturned 2 minutes into this fourth quarter. The game is totally changed.
Embiid, go ahead, chuck up that brick. Well, that's an in and out three from Embiid. Scored 91-77. 7 minutes left in the game. Brunson with the ball. Got it at the top of the key. Cat asking for it. He got George on him. He feel he's too small. They trying to double him. Hook, no good.
much bigger call.
He should have dug in a little bit more.
Sixers trying to get on one right now.
Oh, shit. Paul George just might have McBride, but missed the shot. Cat with the damn rebound. Pass it to Deuce. Off the front rim.
That challenge by Tom Thibodeau is a 5-point game.
Carl Lowry, old ass with the ball, passing in to George. That better be their game plan. Man, pass to Khalil. Good shot. That was a good shot. I knew he was gonna make it once I seen Brunson dumbass jumped in the air for that shit. I wouldn't have called timeout. I would have kept that shit going.
At the halfway point of this fourth quarter.
I wouldn't even call timeout. You up 11? I wouldn't have called timeout. Y'all motherfuckers just did a timeout. There'd be enough time to wash my hands though.
Is fouled. Knicks went 3-1 in
Joel Embiid getting worked out
last year, but they had a plus 42 on the point differential, which got
love it
into the knockout round. So these scores matter, and your margin of victory matters.
I remember last year we had a game right at the end with the Warriors and Sacramento, Brian, and the point differential was a huge thing in that game where both teams were watching the scoreboard.
Karl-Anthony Towns misses his first. That's his first missed free throw of the game for both teams, actually. Sixers have made all 20 of their foul shots.
I'm a team, motherfucker.
And the Knicks now 8 of 9. And it's a 12-point Knicks lead. The one change in the point differential this year is if it is a game that goes to overtime, as McCain fires and hits another three.
OG is already on his way down court. That's the only reason he got away with that.
But in overtime this year, the score won't matter at the end as far as point differential because it'll be zeros. Brunson drives it and scores quickly after the three-pointers. George guarded by Anunoby. George gets some space. Anunoby closed it quick. Might have got a hand on it. At least a fingertip. Anunoby is a beast defensively. McCain picks up Brunson.
Have been all defensive guys.
Brunson, no, comes up short.
Brunson, get your ass up and play some fucking defense. Dive into the door.
Lowry steps into a three, missed it.
Ain't nobody worried about Karl-Anthony, old ass.
Knicks avoid one right there. 11-point game. We're under 5 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. Mavericks and Warriors coming up next.
Kel Bridges. Oh, good defense. I mean, good rebound for. Take it up. Go. Good pass out. Josh Hart for three. Let's fucking go.
That is a great job by Karl-Anthony Towns.
They didn't want to call the foul. He said, I got you.
The patience
He said, I got you, 5.
To find the open man.
5 assists.
We gonna make them. We gonna make them pay for it. I got you, 5.
Inside, Hart fouls him.
Come on, foul. They playing games, man. He ain't foul that fucking bum.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Yeah, Josh
With something
Hart,
on it.
I mean, look at the game Josh Hart's having, though, too. Great pass. Hart knocks it down. 14 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists.
These schools gonna be in the bonus keep fouling like they foul.
Emirates NBA Cup edition now for your chance to
Ball
win
don't
tickets
lie,
for the
ref.
season.
Ball
Play
don't
free
lie.
at NBA.com/pick'em or on the NBA app. And some of these Sixers fans not feeling hopeful right now.
Look at that. They fans are already leaving the building. That's what I said. We can't play with our food. Stomp them the fuck out.
Josh Hart did not score in the first quarter. And Hart now with 14 points. Brunson. And he's fouled. Caleb Martin will be called for the foul. Brunson's got 12.
They
6
call that no
players
call,
in double
right?
figures for the Knicks. And Brunson back to the line.
See?
Knicks back home tomorrow.
That's why you don't waste them challenges on stupid ass calls like they was doing in the first quarter. That's bad coaching.
A nice little 3-game homestand coming. They've been on the road a ton already.
And the free throw was good,
this
bro.
year. Finally get back to Madison Square Garden.
Up
Sixers
14,
welcome
man.
in the Red Hot Cavaliers. What a story that's been at 12-0.
I ain't gonna lie, the Cavaliers is kicking
Highest
ass.
scoring team in the NBA. They're rolling.
Darius Garland, the
And Brunson
Eastern
make the
Conference
second.
Player of the Week.
99 to 84. And I mean, if he was hitting free throws in last games, we'd have been
Representing the 2 conferences this week. George is hounded by Anunoby. There's a screen by Drummond. George misses badly. And Lowry is fouled. And that'll be a shooting foul. 2 shots here at the line for
We
Lowry.
gotta stop fucking bailing them out, man.
College hoops coming up, Stan, Friday. While you're on your boat in Orlando, I'll be with Grant Hill and Jared Greenberg. We'll be working the Hall of Fame series in Baltimore. Tips off with Virginia.
We can't be bailing these cats out.
Friday at 5 Eastern.
Kick their teeth and it's time to win, bro.
Soaking up the rays.
Villanova's struggling a little bit to start this year. Lost today to St. Joseph's to go to 0-3. Tough start to the year for the Wildcats.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Well, we know who in the building. Knicks vibes, baby. Oh, you hear them. Let's go Knicks while he's shooting.
Leading NBA scorer from Villanova.
I wish I could stream it where y'all could see it, but
Long
you know the
transition
vibes. That's
after
why I'm here.
The Jay Wright era ended.
Brunson with the ball.
And Hart is fouled by Lowry.
Yeah, that was an easy layup.
Get a pass off to Towns.
I don't even know why he tried to pass that shit to Towns. That was a fucking easy
3:36
layup.
left. Knicks with a strong
Maybe because they trying to waste
fourth
time.
quarter here.
Because he could, I wouldn't waste time. I'd have just hit another fucking layup to call it a day.
Is the way the defense has stepped up here in the second half, and particularly the fourth quarter, because they've been rolling all year offensively. That's been good. Their defense has been uncharacteristically down, and to see it step up tonight on the road against a team that has their best player back is a welcome
Best 2
sight.
players.
Only 11 points for the Sixers in the fourth quarter. Knicks have outscored them 21-11. Knicks were 9th in defensive rating last season. And this has
28 this season?
not been a typical start, but missing pieces too. I mean, you lose guys like Achua and Mitchell Robinson. Those are fortifying pieces.
Oh, yeah, they trying to waste time. Josh Hart shoot, miss.
With a rebound.
He taking it all away, slowing it down. I was stupid.
Sixers got to go quick, need a flurry right now. McCain for three.
That was dumb. They had two easy fucking layups. Everybody trying to waste the clock, but they trying to shoot threes. Brunson passed the ball. Brunson got the ball, passed to Josh, the Towns. Oh, right there. Oh my God, the back door. Over the shoulder, no look pass. To Mikel.
That was a great no look pass there.
Towns with his 6th assist. Here's George for three.
George hit the fucking Hail Mary, boy. That was a Hail Mary. 101 to 89.
Have been bright spots for Philly. It's just going to take this team some time. It's really a question of whether or not they can get all these guys healthy.
Towns, three-point try, no good. Now the East as a conference, even though the reigning champs, the Boston Celtics occupy the East, and the Cavs
can't hit another three.
Barry's another three-pointer.
Well, we know the game plan is to only chuck up threes, which that shit can get rid of the deficit quick.
It's going to be interesting to see how this shakes out in the East. Surprising starts by the Sixers, the Bucks.
I honestly think we know Boston's going to be great. I think New York is better. I think Philly is better. I think Cleveland is better.
They ain't count that?
New York, Philly, some of those
Did
teams
they count that?
Time. Orlando's got to get Banchero back. I think the East is going to be good. I think it's going to be.
I wonder did they count that shit or they counted it?
Some of these teams will be able to challenge.
Oh, they didn't count that shit? That was some bullshit. That should have been an N1.
Because of injuries and new
Karl-Anthony at the line, 17 points.
Pacers just beat the Knicks Sunday in Indiana. Short-handed as they are, they still got the win. They pulled away from late in that game, had a 40-point quarter. Man, that was a beautiful pass by Karl-Anthony Towns.
Well, that's something Tom Thibodeau, though, told us before the game, that he's a lot better passer than people realize, and we've certainly seen it tonight. Knicks by 10.
I don't know why they talking about the Pacers beating us. All right, we lost, but don't act like we ain't smacked them by like 30 the game before that, man. We beat ourselves that last game. And wait till we get it all together, bro. Wait till we get it all together, bro. We at least a top 3 team in the East, man. Like, I can't take shit away from Cleveland, so I ain't gonna say Cleveland ain't where they deserve, but these motherfuckers might be a lottery team. Philadelphia might be a lottery team. The Bucks might be a lottery team. I'm sad because them picks we gave up for Mikel, we thought it would be nothing. That should be a lottery pick. I think it's protected. I wonder if they're going to clear their bench out or what. Now let's see what some of these stacks is. OG got 22, leading all scorers on the Knicks. Hart got 14, Karl got 18, Mikel got 14, Brunson got 14, Miles McBride got 15, Matt Ryan got 0, Sims got 2, Cameron Payne got 3 in his 9 minutes. He got 3 assists though, I like that. McBride just 15 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, 3 rebounds.
Mavericks are 5-5. They're trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. Jason Kidd talking about their effort and kind of called out his team publicly.
And he makes the second
of the doubleheader tonight, Emirates NBA Cup. Paul George finds Lowry, bullet pass to Drummond, and Hart knocks it out of his hands.
They will challenge this one, I'm sure.
Sounded like all ball, and yeah, the Knicks bench wants to challenge it. Tom Thibodeau had a successful challenge earlier, and that was a big play in this game.
It's my only beef, though, right?
And now they'll challenge.
Why challenge that shit and fucking hold the game up, bro?
Challenging the personal foul called on the play.
Why? Let it play. Just let it play out, bro. It's like 2 minutes left in the game. Let the game play out, my man. We already winning. People want to do other things with their life tonight. Like, I wouldn't even challenge that. We up 11. They could get rid of this in-season tournament. Oh, well, they won. They waste our time, but they won the fucking challenge.
To advise coaches on whether to challenge or not, those are huge jobs. And the earlier Knick challenge was a big play. And when I looked over after McBride hit the three when they got the ball back, those guys behind the bench all high-fiving each other. But look, those guys back there work hard at these jobs, and those are important plays for them. The Knicks go 2 for 2 tonight on challenge.
Well, we've had 4 challenges, and 3 have been overturned. So it'll be a jump ball, center circle here, 1:42
Let me mute
left.
that. I hear a lot of fucking copyrighted music.
Trying to put a win on the board, get back to 500 as they return to Madison Square Garden.
I ain't gonna lie.
Finishes.
Everybody thought the key to us being good is the offensive play of Bridges. I think it's OG.
Doubles he had in the last 36 games last year. I think it was 6 of them.
Well, it helps when you're playing every minute of every game.
What a workhorse he was. Incredible stamina. As Paul George gets another three-pointer, that's his 7th of the game. And he's got 29. But the Sixers are down 10 as we approach the 1-minute mark.
But Paul George gives them an entirely different element. This team's got a chance to be very, very good.
Anunoby on the drive. Anunoby scores.
Damn. That should have been an and one. They knocked him to the damn ground.
2 wins this year. They both come in overtime, including an overtime win over Charlotte Sunday.
We ain't doing no overtime today.
They won a lead getaway Sunday as Caleb Martin scores.
40 seconds. It's on 10-point game.
As they foul Jalen Brunson. I mean, what's happened to the Sixers in the first 9 games of the year?
I mean, it's still early. The Sixers can turn it around.
It's been without Maxey for the last few games. It's been without Embiid until tonight. Paul George missing significant time. So it's hard to know what the Sixers are, but they're looking like they're going to.
Crazy shit is you think you in New York the way you hear them
and
cheering on Knicks.
Talking about sitting guys on the second game of back-to-backs to manage injuries. They have 15 back-to-backs, their first one being tomorrow night. You know, you just wonder, you're talking about we want to be ready for the playoffs. The first thing is you got to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, good point. So it's in the books for Embiid in his first game back. He plays 26 minutes, 13 points.
B looked terrible out there.
Josh Hart, actually they have amended Hart's assist totals, by the way. He was given an assist on OG Anunoby's last field goal, so that gives him a triple-double.
I told y'all that fucking Josh Hart was fucking floating with a triple-double.
Threw the ball to Anunoby on the wing, who made a very tough drive. Josh's pass had nothing to do with that play.
14, 12, and 10 for Harden.
They hating
Martin
him.
scores. Ricky Council on the floor. A Dembona.
At least they being smart enough to just let them score, bro. They're not foul. Let the game be over.
I'm going to say he's getting some seconds here, like
Seconds,
not
yes.
minutes.
They're gonna score.
He's on
Man.
an NBA floor.
Brunson scores again.
Will cap it off. Brunson, how about that? He scores 18 tonight. Slow start, missed his first 6 shots, rolled his ankle in the third, and he's going to.
I don't know why Brunson even in the goddamn game.
Knicks were 7-3 against Philadelphia last year, including taking out the Sixers in the first round, and they win the first game of the season series this year. And more importantly, they pick up a 12-point win in the first game in group play of the.
I don't know why Joel waiting on the court, bro. You trash.
Great to be back with you, Stan. That'll do it for us from Philadelphia.
He said, I wish I was on the Knicks. That was a good game, though. They made it interesting. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I got work in the morning. I'll holla. Thanks. This was the first KVO UMTV collabo. Wanted to see something. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. And until next time, I guess. Peace.